Hello everyone, hope you're having a fantastic day, and welcome to Mouthwashing Demo, just a demo. It's made by the same developer who made, there goes the music, it's made by the same developer, oh jeez, where did Steam go? Alright, made by the same developer, Wrong Organ, who made How Fish is Made, that bizarre game about fish and organs and gross stuff, but well made. And they now are making Mouthwashing. The 5 crew members of the Tulpar are stranded in the empty reaches of space, shrouded in perpetual sunlight. God is not watching. A surreal psychological horror, story-rich, with involvement of space. And then the music sounds good, so yeah, let's check it out. I'm curious about it. I'm curious about the direction this game would go when it's not the fish game. Not that I'm saying anything bad about the fish game, but you know, the fish game is the fish game. Pony Express, long haul space freighter Tulpar. Crew 5. Planned shipment duration 382 days. Elapsed transit time 147 days. I hope this hurts. Why do you hope that? You masochist? I'm also out of coffee, apparently. Why? What? 5 days before the crash. I did tell you about my sleeping. The stuff you gave me does take me out for a kip, but not for long. I'm only getting something like a few... Oh, wait, hold on, sorry. I forgot to recite the company guidelines. We do one of these every 2 months. But company policy? I'll do one better. Pony Express bi-monthly psychological welfare examinations. Maximize your potential through a simple medical personnel guided interview. Please allow for no more than 1 hour of company time to conduct the survey. You? Really? Fine, sheesh. Sometimes you're a real piece of work, Captain. That's why they call me Captain. Ouch, you wound me, Anya. If that's your professional opinion, do you think they'll still let me fly? Well, in my professional opinion... What? Bleeding in and out of reality. It's like those memes where it's like the meme, I'm sure you've seen this, I'm going to use this as a perfect example or analogy. The meme gif where it's just like, Mom says we're out of milk, and you open the fridge door and there's like no milk, then they reach in, and then it starts like blurring, and like, then the milk just suddenly appears after the blurring and warping effects. It's like, wait, where'd that milk come from? It's sort of like that. But I've never seen a person in a game engine utilize that or make it look that good. Because I'm curious about how you'd make it so it's just like it glitches like that. It's frozen still, but then it kind of burns in. Like your retina's being burned from some kind of stupid person staring at the sun kind of retina burning shit. Paul says, don't be daft. Yeah, I mean, you got a broken leg, you broke the nails or bent them because you're an idiot. You got your Mickey Mouse fucking hands, but they didn't stop you from just, I don't know, hurting yourself. I don't like you, donkey. Wait, Paul says, giddy up galaxy. Also, I don't think I'm pronouncing it right. I don't think it's Pole. Is this Spanish? I don't know. I will not stay on that topic for too long, lest I embarrass myself with my lack of everything bilingual. Rise and shine. I like how the game looks, though, and feels. Like it's crisp and smooth and pixelated. Sprinting. Look at this. It's hold shift. It happens immediately and stops immediately. There's no delay. Very nice. I like it. It is same stuff. Lend a hand. I like how the door's open, too. Reminds me of System Shock. I like the ambience already. I like this. The music and level design is already making me pleased. The scratched door. A very nice touch. I'm closing the door behind me just in case. A locking mechanism, you say? I wonder what for. Should I... Okay. Well, we're going... The donkey. Well then. Mascot. Warping reality? I don't know who to blame or accuse for messing up this guy's brain. Let me try to actually make sense of it, though. So the guy was being hired by a friend or a connection in a company? And things are just... I'm trying to comprehend, like, the state of the main character's mind? Or something else? On fire? I'm getting a feeling it's meant to be some kind of, like, symbolism of a house on fire. Maybe? Because it sounds like it's like a screaming baby in the background. Two months after the crash. Anyone else would do the same thing. We ain't touching the damn cargo. The hold is locked down for a reason. The only thing worse than dying slowly is not getting paid. It could be something useful, I think. Could be what? Hopes, dreams, marzipan? Ha. You don't have to. If it helps us survive, it's worth it. Daisuke. Man, Pony Express bosses really aren't chill at all, huh? Come on, a quick look won't hurt. How exactly is this group therapy committee planning on getting in there? Alright. Right here, boss. You're looking at the meanest swing of the regional junior baseball team. Straight up nearly corked a kid once. I can take the utility axe and you were goddamn born fully cooked. Is that an insult or a compliment? If you could tell someone to let them cook, and a person themselves are fully cooked, does that mean they're a good person? They're a correct person? A funny person? Or is that meant to be an insult because this guy seems like one of those short-tempered types in character-wise? Swansea. Is it Swansea or Swansea? God damn it. It has to be in case of emergency way inside. If I remember correctly from the safety protocols, the door should have an alternate access code that can only be uncovered using code scanner device. And only the captain has access to the scanner. Of course, go ahead and ask him all about it then. Maybe he'll sing ya the blues too. We don't need him if we find the scanner. Get the code and open the hold. For better or for worse, I'm captain now. I'll figure it out. Right on. I am captain now. Oh, well, of course. It's point and click mode now? Or... wait. Oh, what? What was that about? Looked like a point and click game for a second there. It's 2 months after the crash, but what was my guy...
I rise above negative feelings and thoughts. I love who I'm becoming. How about you?
Wait, what? They actually sell plushies of this guy? For kids. Are you a donkey? I'm pretty sure he's a donkey. So is Polly? Sleep is the best rest after all. A long day, earn that rest, don't overdo it. Do not indulge in over 5 hours of rest, including leisure time. Sleeping over the allowed budget will result in disciplinary action. Teamwork is the soul of success. When you have completed your tasks, always check on other tasks. HR complaints about poor team synergy may result in collective punishment. Wow. Punctual deliveries are pride and promise, no matter where you are. Late deliveries will be docked from personal credits. Oh! Proper preparations prevents accidents. It is your responsibility to keep yourself and the crew safe. Medical expenses will be docked from personal credits. God damn. Oh, the tiny font. Good thing we had extra medical mattresses. The floor isn't that bad. So, we're in a spaceship.
Monday from the west, but coworkers can make it better. Yay!
It's too muffled. I don't know what he's saying. Pony Express, I'm going to assume it's like, maybe meant to be a play on Futurama and their spaceship. So, looks like it'll be soup again for dinner. You want to rock, paper, scissors for the chicken noodle? How much food do we have left? I'd say like 4 months-ish? Less than the remaining air supply, but we can make it last, in theory. We'll be starting to poke new holes in our belts pretty soon to pull that off. And my mom will straight up stuff me when I get back. I'll look like Swansea. If I'm pronouncing his name right, but I don't care. We'll have a rad story to tell, though. Well, at least this guy's nice and optimistic, because this could be, worst case scenario. It's like, what was it? 200 days left? Like I said, the trip was 358 or something, and that we're on like 180 or something like that, comparable to that. 3 months, that's 90 days. They'd really, really have to be pushing it. It'll impress the ladies too. Hell yeah. The real problem is us running out of toilet paper. Fatal stuff, man. We should leave that part out for the press. Anything more? Has Swansea been like this towards you for the whole internship? That's just how he is, man. Didn't want a spud like me following him around for an entire year. This isn't really the internship experience anyone had in mind. Don't let him push you around too much. His bark is worse than his bite. He may be cranky, but he is legit a wizard of a mechanic. I was like, you rock, so this is what years and years and years and years of experience looks like. I'm sure he appreciated that. Yeah. I'm sure they'd get bent over that. Did you find the scanner thing? I'd ask Annie about it. She's been reading the safety manual like a Bible since the crash. Okay. We got every... No! Be. Before I get a restraining order on you, even though it's my fault. Oh, medical bay. And what is this foam sludge? What? Food? Vacuum? I have no idea what that is, but I'm sure we'll use it later. What's in here? Cockpit. This place has seen better days. Maybe it's like safety foam? Either that or just like after the crash we all had like immense orgies and just never cleaned up. Cockpit, utility, and cargo. I guess we just can explore everywhere. I'm gonna take this a little bit leisurely. Even though it's just a demo, I'm liking the world. Somewhat. Like, we're in a spaceship. Oh yeah, this character. I have to figure out what that guy's about. He was teased in the last game, and he reminds me of that guy from Fallout New Vegas. But these are all we have left. I'll leave him for now. Choices matter, possibly. Doesn't get a signal anymore. Unfortunately, Anya and Swansea playlist survived the crash. This event has been busted forever, at least according to Swansea. Probably beyond wreck now. I don't trust that vent, but okay. Jesus Christ, dude. Someone literally skinned you alive and you survived? Tab. I can open his mouth? Why would I do that? I just leave his mouth open for him. Why add that? I mean, I'm gonna assume I'm gonna be, like, feeding him and, like squirting liquid in his mouth kind of shit. Actually feeding. He doesn't want to keep still anymore. What about the painkillers? He just hurts him so much I can't stand the noise. You did make it through nursing school, right? Pony Express sure does know how to cut corners if nothing else. I was thinking, we never went back into the cockpit after we dragged him out. It's almost entirely foamed up. Kind of a miracle Curly didn't end up fossilized, but could still be unstable. I think, well, it's the only place the code scanner could still be. Otherwise, we're shit out of luck. I'll take a look. You're so capable. Oh, also, well, I was hoping you could help me with Captain Curly. Alright, sorry, with Curly's medication. Ah. People have to be worth their titles. Don't you think, Nurse Anya? Yeah, forget I asked. I'll take care of it. Wait, this... I'm gonna feed Curly his meds. He really suffers without them. His bandages are also looking wet. I know. We're out of fresh ones. What do you want? I mean... That's like Curly from the start of the game becomes this dude. From a charismatic, silly dude. Okay, well... He doesn't want them, but I don't know if to give it to him, because I could pop open his mouth and just be like... But he screams when you give him painkillers? We'll find out, fine. Hold still, yeah? I don't like this any more than you do. You know what they say, pain is how we know we're still living. I can't bear to listen. Excuse me. Why painkillers? Like, just digesting the pill? Can he just, like, is his throat also burned so he just has no saliva and has trouble then? You okay, dude? You okay, bro? I'd rather talk to him and just figure it out, but... Like... We don't even, like, try to talk, though. The painkillers might be better off for other staff, but... You don't have a whole lot of painkillers left, but you still want to keep... Why do you think he did it? Does it matter? What answer would make you feel any better? I have to believe that our worst moments don't make us monsters, Jim. I have to, even in his case. He tried to take us all down with him, Anya. The way I see it, there's two reasons to keep him alive at this point. Guess the important bit is that we all agreed to do it. Or we all agreed to it, for one reason or another. I'm still feeling nauseous. I need a minute. Learning more context that I think would be important, but since this is the demo, it's probably further ahead of the game. So this guy... You got mad and tried to kill us all? Was there a reason for it? Or is it just like the spaceship makes people mad and you're the first to become mad? And our character's... You know, going there, but slowly, because we're the main character. Curious, though. Interesting characters for a game that just is in demo form, I would argue, at the very least. Oh, you're down here. You're nauseous, so you come down to the creepy, dank, goopy hallways? Thank you for helping with Curly. Did you find the code scanner? I hope it's still there. The cockpit is covered in foam. Okay. Cockpit is the last plot I want to go to. Captain access only. Code scanner required, so we'll need to come back down here. A code we don't have. You. Wait, is... The cockpit is this way? That way. Why are you blocking the utility? Lounge. Let's check out what kind of lounge these people had. Unless this just goes back to where we were, but in a different direction. Yep. Okay. So it just kind of lines up. Interesting. I do wish I knew what happened, like... I'm trying to contemplate and think of theories, but at the end of the day, it's kind of useless. It's just a demo. And you're supposed to be figuring out our great cargo robbery. Why are you standing here? None of your goddamn business. Are you trying to hide evidence? Everything is my business now because of Curly. I don't want to keep having this conversation. I'm working. Blue-collar fools can't afford to stop working even when the machine does. Go figure. I'm keeping this crap heap from collapsing on all our sad asses. And before you start, I'm taking a break. Don't you worry, I ain't gonna hit over my break time allowance. You keeping Daisuke out as well? He's supposed to be a help to you. You think I'm letting that knucklehead in here after the crash roughed it up? This guy's hiding shit. Are you hiding the food? I'm gonna assume he's just the stereotypical plot device character where he's the fat guy who hides and eats all the food, basically. That's my first assumption. We'll see. Our so-called nurse nearly skewered her leg when the hatch... Nearly skewered her leg when the vent hatch was open during the maintenance. Well, I don't care about that, but it's just like... Especially when in a space exploration game where you have a person that allegedly wants to be alone. This guy's like gonna get fucked up in a way that'll just like fuck up the rest of the team if I don't keep him in check. I'm pretty sure with this kind of character. I warned her, but it's in one ear and out the other. Daisuke needs to learn somehow. He needs to shadow you, you moron. There's probably a relatively competent mechanic in there somewhere. That teeny bopper thinks only with his downstairs long nose. Just like my useless kids back home. No, I ain't letting anyone mess around here. Let's tell him not to touch anything unless he knows what he's doing and just shadow. Oh, man. Alright. No. Sitting on break, bad back and all, yeah. Don't need no supervision. I don't like or trust that character. You got that disgusting British beer-drinking beer bod. I'm sure there'll be people in the comments that'll be like, Neco, dad bod is just fine. Don't body shame. Open the cargo hold. Well. Warning. I wonder what the foam stuff is, though. I wouldn't think it's, like, corrosive or anything. Like a safety foam? Spaceship preservation foam? I'll assume it's, like, to prevent, like, fires. Like a fire preventative foam. Or a foam that seals compromised, like, air compromised. Or, what am I thinking of? Air compression, kind of, piece of shit. I don't trust that dude. But, alright. Oh, wait. Now you're here. Well, get on with it. This is all you. I want it duly noted that I had no involvement in this. Lose your nerve. What do you guys think we've been shipping? If it's spare parts, maybe me and Swansea can repair the ship and we can get out of here. But they don't know what they're delivering? Are we doing the right thing? Let it be medicine, food, or... They don't know what's in here? And it's pretty heavily guarded. But I mean, if we're a space delivery ship, there's probably going to be space pirates. I mean, yeah. Use light to reveal code. Wait. Oh, cool. 4517. Pushing those buttons felt nice. The fuck? The Indiana Jones fucking labyrinth? Take... Well, now we're stuck in here. I mean...
Here, in fact, is the answer to a dream as old as man himself. A giant of
Interesting
limitless
reflection.
power at man's command. And where was it science found that giant? In the atom. A particle so infinitely small that it takes
What?
over 100 billion
I've never seen a
to
TV
make up the head of a pin.
in a game
There's other millions and quadrillions of atoms
mirror like
on
that.
tiny
It's
building
strange,
blocks.
but... I mean, I'm gonna look at... I'll look at whatever footage looks cool. Or sounds cool. This sounds cool, so... Yeah, slaughterhouse? I guess so. Is there anything I'm meant to be doing? Dragon Breath presents. We're really engrossed in this dental hygiene mouthwash. Brand new formula designed to kill bacteria and kill germs without leaving a bad taste. Wow. Our character zoomed in to the mouthwash commercial. Two months after the crash. Our products are fucking all mouthwash. This is mouthwash? Unfucking believable. There's gotta be an ocean of the stuff in here. All the same product. Who ordered all this? I can't even see the floor. This is what they'd have 5 people hauling for over a year. All of this for mouthwash. The sugar content probably offsets any potential as disinfectant. There's sugar in the mouthwash? Disinfectant, what do you... Let me see that. 14% ethanol. Ha. I suppose we'll smell good at least. That's right, kiddo. You can bet your ass on that. You want to get drunk on 14% ethanol? Is that it? What are you doing? Some fidgety hands. Stop that. God, he's got like 5 chins. Woo-wee. Oh, shut up. I'm just an old codger taking care of his dental hygiene. You hear that? That's the sound of 13 years of sobriety popping like a cyst. Glorious, magnificent, red-hot cyst. Everything you say is gross, and everything you do is gross. Good riddance and cheers. Okay, keep chugging the mouthwash. Didn't read any of the other ingredients, but to Captain Curly, here. Guess anyone could get seriously blasted off this stuff. Yeah, and kill you in the process. This can't be real. Yeah, you got anxiety problems, Anya? There's no way. She needs to keep hold of yourself. We're in space and you're losing your mind in ways like that. We got an alcoholic. I mean, I want to keep Daisuke safe. He's the cheerful guy. I don't want him to die. He's got to keep his attitude to help with, team morale. Now we can go out in style. You can go out if you want. No, you're just giving him bad habits. Go fuck yourself. You don't want to give him good habits, we want to give him bad habits? Go fuck yourself, Swansea. Anyone ever teach you how to drink like a... Oh, man. You got more... Yeah, I was gonna say, he's got enough chins for like 4 different dudes. I don't know. Take... How much further is this? It's just me and Curly left? At this point? Oh, wait, these are all bottles? Is this a dream or is this what happened? That everyone just became desperate alcoholics to kill themselves slowly to escape from being, I don't know, hypothetically lost in space. That's a lot of fucking bottles. Alright, that's a nice presumably birthday cake. Maybe made out of mouthwash. I'll just sit down, I guess. We should have some. Why? It's mediocre at best, obviously. Sometimes you can only get the subpar stuff. That's what makes the really good stuff, well, good, right? Why bother? Hey, we all tried to escape. Didn't work for any of us. I've thought many times, is this what peace feels like? And is it good enough? If I'm being real, it certainly isn't the best. So all I can do is try and make life one I'm not trying to run from all the time. Sometimes I'll be promoted, buy a house, fall in love. But other times I'll just have some awful fucking cake with my friend. Right now, that sounds pretty brilliant, yeah? So if you'll do the honors. Right. Well, let me go find a knife. Find a knife. With a red font. I don't know if red font was always there, but it's kind of menacing. Knife. And the medical bay. I mean, I'd imagine a knife would be in the lounge / cafeteria, but I'll assume it's down here instead. To explore what's happened to this ship. Of course the utility room's all fucked. Feast. Have I lost it at this point? Am I going like... Okay, I think that answers my question. I think we're going Jack Nicholson, The Shining. Curly, I found a knife. You wouldn't believe the trouble I had. But... what happened to the cake, Curly? Oh. Can I not do that? It's linear at that point. It is a demo, so yeah. Oh, that's... we're even talking to him. You don't know what's real and what's not real when playing games like this. Because this guy could just be, like, you know, on the hospital bed, and let's say 2 months haven't gone by, and he's just on the hospital bed in that room, and we just, like, randomly are, like, just bonked out, and we're just gonna cut him open kind of shit. Well... 5 days before crash. That is my professional opinion. Doesn't account for much, does it? Also, my personal one. Oh, even better. Great, great, wonderful. I'm not doing this to... Do you ever consider that this would... what this would do to us, to everyone? Here's a thought, Some animals do better in cages. Others start gnawing their own legs off. The rest? Well, they
kind of go crazy, and then they start saying, "Look at my scars."
Thank you for playing Wishlist Mouthwashing now, and follow our curator page for updates and news. Nah, that was really good, though. I like that. I see a lot of potential in that. I think I already have it wishlisted now. Yeah, I already have it wishlisted. I will follow, too. The release date is Q1 2024, so it should, if anything, be done in a month or two. Yeah, roughly. A month or two, basically, is realistic. Because, like, Q1... yeah. A month or two. even a few weeks. No idea. Depends if it doesn't get delayed. But no, a really interesting game. I'd say I can already appreciate this more than How Fish is Made. Like, How Fish is Made... Actually, let me, then, while I'm on a tangent, let me first, then, since I'm looking at the How Fish is Made, let me congratulate the developers. If the developer, any of the developers, or I'm not sure how many people working on this game, but if any are watching, congrats on the all reviews for How Fish is Made is actually overwhelmingly positive. I'm not sure when that happened, but no, congrats. January 2022 was when it came out, and I played that in the expansion not long ago. But all reviews overwhelmingly positive, very good. I'm actually kind of shocked by that. But it too was a free-to-play game, but it did extremely well. And I'll assume that Mouthwashing will be a paid game rather than a free game. Probably. But from what I've seen, yeah, no, I definitely like the direction it's going. We won't know what is real and isn't real based on just how things are thematically. Like, we're losing our minds, we're stuck in space. We get it. It's like that one... What was that Lighthouse movie? Wait, the black and white movie. What's it called? Just The Lighthouse, literally The White House. Okay, that wasn't difficult. But yeah, The Lighthouse with Willem Dafoe. Think of it like that, right? I know what's essentially, broadly, probably going to happen. But what is going to happen? The only way to find out is by playing. I'm curious. I'm hoping it'll just be... No, I'm hoping it'll be well made. Like, what I got from the demo, the characters weren't too stereotypical. Nothing was really annoying. So what the fuck else can I say? I'm looking forward to it. I'll definitely play it. But let me know your thoughts down below if you enjoyed this demo as well, or if you have the similar expectations. I have high expectations for this. I think the developer, if they keep up games of this intriguing nature, whether they're all horror or not necessary, but having always horror elements, or even if the main genre isn't horror, I always find that mature games that have elements of horror always do better. It's just think of it, Legend of Zelda. But everyone loves that minor horror shit that's in Legend of Zelda games, right? Everyone loves that 5% horror. So that's, if 5% horror, as a random number, in Zelda games can be interesting, then 10%, 20%, 30%. You get Five Nights at Freddy's, it's 100% horror, or 90% horror, 10% lore. Or actually, that could probably be argued, so I'm not going to go in that direction. But either way, you should get what I mean. But if you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, hit the subscribe button to become a full subscriber, hit the notification down below for updates on my videos. Thank you for watching, until the next time.